It's that time of the year again. It's time for the Decatur County Fair.
And Emily and I are back this year for the third season of Live at 5 from the Decatur County 4-H Fair.
Power of the Past will bring you the Decatur County Fair live at home if you can't be here in person.
We're going to talk to your favorite nonprofits like the Smyrna Burger Booth.
Let's fish.
And all of your favorite nonprofits.
And don't worry, we'll spotlight the youth throughout the 4-H program as well.
But wait, there's more.
We're out here on the Midway, right here. We rode the boat last year, remember?
I don't think we're going to ride the boat again this year, but you can definitely join us each evening as we talk to different leaders from across the community. And of course, we'll chat with lures about what's new in the Midway industry and what they've seen over the last year.
Just wait, there's more to come.
And don't forget that the 4-H Fair Parade is at 4 on Sunday.
Now it's a new route, so make sure you pick your seat wisely.
We'll be talking about it each evening, live at 5 from the Farm and Home Building here at the Decatur County 4-H Fair.
Make sure to attend the fair July 10th through the 16th, where you get all your favorites, from your food to your snacks to your favorite ride, right?
That's right. And you can follow along with us on YouTube or on 1330 AM, 104.3 FM each night at 5 o'clock, right here from the fairgrounds.
Tree Country 1330 WTRE. Welcome to Live at 5, brought to you by the Power of the Past. We are midway through the Decatur County Fair.
That's right. Good evening, everyone. Joshua Marsh alongside Emily Verseman from the Farm and Home Building. You and I have completed the parade. I think it's made its way through the fairgrounds.
I think it is finally done. What a great parade. It was big. It was hot.
It was, but we made it.
We did. Did you run out of candy?
I did not.
I did not either. I had 2 handfuls left that I blessed a couple children with on the way out.
I have slightly less than 1,000 suckers left. So
oh, you went through a lot.
We did. That was, we had about 4,000 and some that we went through, bought 5,000, and handed it out all the way along the parade route, all the way down here to the fairgrounds Sunday night at the Decatur County 4-H Fair. The Midway's opened about 15 minutes ago, and we're underway.
We are underway. The sky is clear, and hopefully it'll stay that way the rest of the evening. We have been we've been very, very lucky this fair. I know we were keeping our eye closely last night, and that ended up just fine. And it looks like so far tonight we're in the same way.
I think last night ended up being the pick of the week. It turned out to be like mid-80s, lower humidity, sunshine. Looked like it was going to rain. Looked
but
like
it never did.
Not a good day to come to the fair. It was maybe the best day of the week to come to the fair.
It cooled off, and I finally said it's cool enough I can eat a sandwich while I'm out here. So I had some Let's Fish and fries, and finished the night with the ice cream cone, and off I went.
That's it. That's a perfect Saturday. So, of course, we've made it into Sunday. Today was a very busy day around the fairgrounds. This morning, the kids pedal tractor pull. I don't think we have results from that I'm aware of.
I have not seen those yet.
But that's always a lot of fun. That's always a great event. The Barnyard Olympics are happening pretty soon, if not right now. It's open to all the 4-H'ers down in the Livestock Pavilion. It's also a great opportunity. Go down, check that out. It's a lot of fun to watch.
It is. They do a lot of great activities. Throughout the day today, we had the Horse and Pony Show. That was the final contest show today. They'll have a fun day tomorrow. Sheep Show took place at 11 o'clock this morning. Had a great turnout for that. And the barns got a little toasty there towards noon, but they had a really good turnout. And then this evening, after we finish, it's going to be Tom Richardson and the Silver Spurs Band right here on stage.
That's right. So I'm sure we'll start seeing them come in. They're supposed to get started at 6. We're here till 6. We've got a lot going on. But then, of course, at 6:30 tonight is the big dirt drag. It's the Southern Indiana Dirt Drag sponsored by Centra Credit Union at the grandstand. $10 to get in, $20 for pit passes. 5 and under are free.
You mentioned that the carnival is already open. It is, but it is a discount ticket night, so all rides are 1 ticket off. So if it's a 4-ticket ride, you're going to get in for 3.
That's right, and they've been running really late. It's been great. There's been a lot of folks out there. I know you and I usually stay about till 9 o'clock doing our respective other jobs out here. And, it seems like the fair, the events, the food lines, and the carnival have been really busy. So it seems like the weekend here at the Decatur County 4-H Fair has really been living up to expectations.
It looks like it's been wildly successful, and we are ready for another fun night, aren't we?
That's right. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up this evening here on Live at 5. Of course, we continue to talk with the nonprofit members of our communities. We may even hear from some businesses or some 4-H'ers. We always see who we can. We have some guests scheduled, and then we always pull a few in.
We just pull them right off the street. They love that.
That's right. So I think let's take a moment and thank our sponsors. We're on a little bit of an abbreviated program this evening because of the parade. Hopefully everyone had the opportunity to listen to Kathy and Jim as they were broadcasting live from the WTRE lawn. But we couldn't do the Power of the Past presents Live at 5 from the Vinyl Solutions stage without the Decatur County REMC, Schutte Excavating, Stones Farm Supply, Cobia Solar,
Obermeyer Agri Group, Napoleon State Bank, Decatur County Recycling, Dave O'Mara Contractors,
Acre Automotive, and Power Stream Fiber. Now, I know, Emily, when we were making our way, I was right in front of you, right behind me in the parade. Lots of people along the parade route.
I felt like it was a very well-attended parade, probably a little better than the last couple of years that I remember. And it went very smoothly. I didn't feel like we had any hiccups. We were towards the front part of the parade, so that probably made a little bit of a difference, but it seemed absolutely great. So I'm excited to go back and watch the entire parade now that we've been through it.
Yeah, and you can always do that on the WTRE radio YouTube page. This is being broadcast live, and then it's recorded. You do a lot of the morning shows the same way now, and of course the parade as well. So it's a great opportunity not only for those that can't join, but those that are in it and want to still participate. Kathy and Jim do a great job announcing everybody as they go along.
They did a great job. The livestock shows are also on that YouTube page, so if you were showing, want to go back and see how you did or compare your animal, you can also watch those. So
okay, well, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break for the first time here this evening from Sunday night at the Decatur County 4-H Fairgrounds, live at 5 on WTRE. We're going to be joined by United Fund Director Joanne Cunningham when we come right back after this.
Make this the summer event at Acre Automotive. For a limited time, most new vehicles are eligible for employee pricing for everyone. No strings attached. That's right, pay what the employees pay. Stop in today and talk to our friendly sales team at 1407 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg, or give Acre Automotive a call at 812-663-8822.
Looking for lightning-fast internet with local service you can trust? PowerStream Fiber, energized by Decatur County REMC, delivers world-class speed with hometown reliability. Built right here, backed by the co-op you already count on. Powered for the future. From your front porch to the far corners of the web, PowerStream Fiber, local roots, global reach. Visit PowerStreamFiber.com and share your interest today.
Schutte Excavating in Greensburg is looking for rough carpenters, concrete finishers. Qualifications include 3 or more years experience in commercial and civil construction. Solid job references, hardworking and reliable. Schutte Excavating has been steadily growing and feels confident that they have one of the best compensation packages around. Visit SchutteExcavating.com and click on the job posting you're interested in applying for under Employment tab. There's also an option to download their application and submit to contact@SchutteExcavating.com. Be a part of the Schutte Excavating team.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $4,000. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Stone's Farm Service at 921 East Main in Greensburg, or call them at 812-663-3787.
Tree Country 1330 WTRE. Welcome back to Live at 5 here on Sunday evening. The parade is over and we are halfway through the fair. It's hard to believe we've only got 3 days left to go.
I know, it seems like we just got started the other day, but there's just 3 days to go.
There's just 3 days to go. We do have a nice breeze here this evening in the Farm and Home building. I think that's fan-driven, but we're going to take it tonight.
We'll take it.
That's right. We've got our first guest tonight, Miss Joanne Cunningham, the Executive Director of the United Fund here in Decatur County. Good evening, Joanne.
Good evening. Your coloring is starting to die down from the beet red that you had earlier, so that's a good thing.
I think you thought we were going out. It was done.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you were watching us. A lot of people don't realize that we were talking about Kathy and Jim doing the broadcast from down the street.
Yes.
And then all of that, Dave comes down. Dave's in the parade. We're in the parade. Everybody drags it down here. We set it up. We're ready to go. It's like a 20-minute turn time. and then we're here with you. So tell us what's happening at the United Fund.
You guys all do an amazing job, and thank you for the invite. Decatur County United Fund is getting busy and being ready for the 2025 campaign coming up. United, we bring hope. United Fund work, sometimes the agencies that provide our programs and services in Decatur County deal with tough issues, and really it's more case management type issues that they're dealing with, and they want to walk people through those processes. So our agencies really dive much deeper than just handing something out and sending people on their way. So I think that's the one thing that's unique about Decatur County United Fund. It's not the fun stuff. But it's things and resources that we definitely need within our community, and it helps families hopefully move in a positive direction, and hopefully the goal is really to move them to self-sufficiency and better the situations that they're in. So we have 15 agencies that we support that provide about 17 different programs, very vital to our community and keeping people on that right path. So we'll start campaigning here before too long, here coming up in August. July is kind of a prep period for us, so we're all getting ready for that. But the brochures at the printers, we're getting ready to really kind of get out and about in the community. So that's our big push for right now. Our Strawberry Festival obviously was very successful. We raised a little over $18,000, the most that we've ever raised. So that was a record year for us. And I think our campaign goal this year is $585,000. And in July, we updated the board, and we're right at about 20% of that campaign goal. So definitely working in the right direction, and community support is key for the United Fund because we have to raise dollars every year.
Yeah, I think that's something sometimes people forget or don't know is you reset every year to zero. You've got to raise every dollar every year. There isn't some trust fund that keeps it running.
That's exactly right. We go back to zero on January 1st. So the dollars coming in each year are very valuable to us, and each agency that applies must apply each year too as well, Josh. So they're really not guaranteed funding by us. They really have to show that they're providing measurable outcomes and impact in the agencies that they're providing services from, and also to the community. So United Fund is very unique in that. So we take great pride in those agencies that we do support, a very different, diverse group of agencies, from the Community Healthcare Clinic to the Children's Advocacy Center to Speranza House, all dealing with different things for different people. And I think it's a challenge every year. January comes around and I just go, here we go again. So, but we have many loyal donors to us. I've been there for 17 years. We have donors that have been there way longer than that. But we also have people that give to us each year. And I think the big reason for most of that is that we impact more than just one purpose, that we impact a lot of layers in the community, and they find that their dollars really get the most bang for their buck from that. And I think that's what's important to a lot of our donors and corporations and businesses that give to us as well.
When you talk about agencies that deal with tough situations, I think it's important for people to understand it's life-changing situations. So whether it be child care or health care or getting them back on their feet at Speranza House, when they're donating, these agencies are really making it's a life change at that point.
Yes, and I also sometimes try to stress too the fact that we support early education, but we're not paying for kids' educations. We're not paying for a family to get that. We're paying so that the facility can be open for our working families. We want them to have quality people providing quality child care. So it's not like we're handing free handouts out to anyone that comes into one of our agencies. It really is about offering a service that's valuable to their lifestyle and their livelihood as well. And I think that does make a big difference. Domestic violence, food insecurity, all of those things are real in our community. We're not immune from that. And I know sometimes people say, well, there's not as many people as you think. If you look at the numbers, I think sometimes a lot of people who really don't dive into that would kind of be surprised. We just did some of our number recap, and we had over 10,000 people impacted from a program or service last year through United Fund's funded partners. We have a population of 26,460 some people. I think that's pretty accurate, isn't it, Josh?
Seems close enough.
Yeah. And, we had 10,000 people that were impacted by that. And it really is working with them and moving them through a process and not just handing it out for free. So, and I think that's really important for some people to understand from a donor perspective. I also tell people, when you give to things, ask questions. Know what your dollars are really going for, and I think that's a big key piece as well to why people donate to the United Fund too.
And I think that also you were talking about early childhood education. You do work with hospice on bereavement care, so
That's
all
right.
the way to the other end. So that's where that number really grows, is it's not focused on one thing. It's not an education fund. It's not a emergency fund. It's a financial literacy fund. Talk a little bit about, I know you've got a lot of them, but some of those odd ones that maybe people don't hear about.
And our hospice, I think we had over 400 and some people that took advantage of support and bereavement services for after family care. We don't supply funding for a hospice care, but families afterwards who are still grieving through that process need additional resources. And we do have support groups here in Decatur County that are offered for that. Medical services, we have many people that are underinsured or uninsured and need medical services, and that's a part of the community health care clinic. Many others, mentoring. We have young kids in school that are not maybe necessarily in the best situation at home, and it's amazing what a mentor with just a few hours a month can do for that child. I was a mentor years ago, and it can be very rewarding for those that are doing the mentoring and very life-changing for that child. So these aren't quick fix things like you mentioned, Josh, so there are many things that we need these services. We need to help these people move in a better direction, and we feel like United Funds agencies really help do that. So we're very proud of our partners. Obviously, we promote them all year long, talk about them, so it's a big part of the work that we do as well.
As you move into getting ready for campaign season,
Yes.
if someone's interested in the United Fund or the services that you guys support, how can they get a hold of you and get in contact to find out more information?
So the United Fund's located at 108 South Broadway, Suite 1, Greensburg, Indiana, obviously. And then our phone number is 812-663-3342. We do have a website at Decatur County United Fund, dcuf.com. And then we also have a Decatur County United Fund Facebook page. And we do have a lot of followers on our Facebook page. We're amazed at some of the numbers our posts get to, how many people get to see those. So, and we share resources that are available in Decatur County. Sometimes it's things that may not even be from our funded partner, but if it's a free health fair or if it's a free book fair or whatever, we share those out as well. Our goal is really to network, partner, and share those resources out. And we feel like we do a pretty good job of that.
All right. Well, Joanne's going to hang with us. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have another guest along with Joanne. We'll be back in just a couple minutes on Tree Country 1330. It's live at 5.
Greensburg Power of the Past, presenting sponsor of Live at 5 on WTRE at the Decatur County Fair. Mark your calendars for this year's Greensburg Power of the Past show, August 13th through the 17th.
At Decatur County REMC, we are more than just an electric provider. We're a member-owned cooperative built on trust, transparency, and integrity. We believe in keeping energy reliable and affordable while upholding the cooperative principles that put our members first. From fair rates to open communication, we're committed to serving you because at Decatur County REMC, you're not just a customer, you're an owner.
Decatur County REMC, powering our community.
Big news from the Napoleon State Bank. Your debit card just got an upgrade.
Wait, what?
Yep, now you can add your Napoleon State Bank debit card to Apple Pay, Google Wallet, Samsung Pay, and Garmin Pay now.
Tap it, pay it, done. No more digging through your wallet. Just a simple, secure, and speedy way to pay. Upgrade your wallet today. Add your Napoleon State Bank debit card to Apple Pay, Google Wallet, Samsung Pay, and Garmin Pay now. The Napoleon State Bank. No wallet, no problem. Locally owned since 1903. Member FDIC.
Recycling takes less than a minute. The planet thanks you forever. Visit Decatur County Recycling for items that you can recycle here in Decatur County. Visit us at DecaturCountyRecycling.com. Visit us at DecaturCountyRecycling.com and follow us on Facebook. Contact the office at 812-663-0960.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Live at 5 here on WTRE 1330 AM, 104.3 FM, and, of course, live around the world on YouTube at WTRE Radio. We're from the Farm and Home Building on Sunday night, the fourth night of the Decatur County 4-H Fair. We've been clicking along all week talking about what's going on, talking about the different organizations in the community, and we've got another one that's coming up tomorrow.
We do. We've got Robin Carmer with Hillbilly Corner joining us. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. You made it out of the ice cream stand.
I did. Well, I made it off the parade path.
That was the challenge, right?
That was the challenge, to get off that parade path.
Talk about a prime location for you.
It is.
You were right on that.
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah, it was so great. I need to pace the candy a little more this year or next year because I didn't know what I was doing and I didn't realize how many people, so we kind of ran out of candy, but
it's okay.
We'll fix it next year.
That's the number one rule with the county fair parade.
I've never done a fair before. Cut me a little grace.
You have to, when you get to the animal shelter, you have to have an emergency bag.
Okay.
And the goal is to not open it.
Okay.
Yep.
Just whatever
and
you
always
did.
open it. Yep, you always open it.
I'm there next year.
That's
I
right.
promise I'm going to fix the problem.
Whatever you did this year, just double that amount. That's what we've learned. You just double what you had. It'll be fine.
I'm going to get it right next year.
Well, we've got Family Day coming up tomorrow.
We do.
And Hillbilly Corner's got some pieces and parts of that going on.
Well, every year, actually, when I started Hillbilly Corner, I didn't want to just be a business within the community. I wanted to be a business that was part of the community. So I've kind of worked pretty hard in trying to find ways to help Decatur County in the best way that I can. So every year of the fair, since we've been doing it, we've picked a family that was in need, and we, on family night, we donate a portion of our sales to that family to help them through their hard time. This year, I thought of something totally different. I want to reach a whole lot of people. So how can I do that but team up with United Fund? So Monday, we're going to, all day long, you come to Hillbilly Corner, anything you buy, a portion of that sales will go to United Fund. 20% of our sales we will donate to United Fund because they support 17
programs. 15 agencies, 17 programs. 15 agencies, 17 programs.
So that's a lot of people. And they do such a good thing in the community. So I thought this year, let's do something different and donate our sales to United Fund to make a bigger difference and see how it goes. I'm excited about it.
As a resident, and having a business here in Decatur County, being able to give back to United Fund, what's that mean for you to be able to impact thousands of people we just heard that are touched by United Fund?
It's a real passion of mine just to make a difference, and I feel like I'm making a difference and I don't even know how many people that really reaches. And I just feel like it's such a great program and they reach such a diverse group of people that just makes you feel really good that you've done something nice and meaningful in the community.
Where can folks find Hillbilly Corner? Because you've moved a little bit.
We did. We started out over here in this building and just had our ice cream sitting in the hot sun, and it didn't work real well for us. So we have since bought a food trailer, and we're directly across from the headquarters building, right behind Super Twist. But you must go get a Super Twist too. I get one every year. And right across from Stacy's Tenderloin. So that's where you can find us. And we have slushies, we've got hillbilly splits, we've got dirty dough sundaes, we have just ice cream. Butter pecan's been a real hit for everybody that's as old as me or older. So we doubled our sales in butter pecan this year.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's a big hit. So anyway, yeah, come see us. It's great.
Okay, I may be the director of the United Fund, but I've also had ice cream from Hillbilly Corner, and you need to go to Hillbilly Corner and get some ice cream because it is fantastic. So, great partnership. We've worked on a few other little projects as well over the last year or so, and we just appreciate their efforts in giving back to the community and us being to be able to benefit from that as well. So, but yes, enjoy some of those sweet treats. They're fantastic.
So, Robin, the other night when I was there, telling on myself a little bit. It's hard ice cream. It's not soft serve, so I think sometimes people want it in a cone or in a bowl.
It is a super premium ice cream, and that means that it comes straight from the dairy farm. The cream they put it straight into making ice cream. So there's not a lot of preservatives and air in the ice cream. So it is also 60% fat. That's what makes it so good. But we try to take all the calories out. So
it's
you're
county
safe.
fair. It doesn't matter.
It's fair game at the county fair, right?
Well, and she's our resident medical professional in the panel, so she...
All in moderation.
That's right. Moderation, it's county fair. Now, you also have some specialties, though. You talked about the dirty dough. Let's talk about that. And was it Fat Elvis is the other one?
Yeah, we have it. We're sold out of Fat Elvis today, but it will be back tomorrow. Fat Elvis is a brownie, and it has banana cream pie ice cream on the top with Reese cups and banana chips and whipped cream and hot fudge and peanut butter, this Reese peanut butter stuff that goes on top of it, that's ooey gooey yummy stuff. So I had somebody come up to the trailer last night and say, can I get a skinny Fat Elvis? Because they are pretty huge. And then we teamed up with Dirty Dough. They're a new vendor here this year that does the baked cookies, the stuffed cookies, which are absolutely phenomenal. So we're doing a sundae out of their cookies, which is pretty amazing. And then the Hillbilly Splits, I think everybody's pretty familiar with the Hillbilly Splits. Strawberry ice cream, banana cream pie ice cream, chocolate ice cream with whipped cream, pineapple, strawberry, hot fudge, nuts, cherries, all the goods. So, yeah, fun stuff.
And so cash and card, just cash?
Cash, anything over $20 we'll run the card. Our signal isn't real well, so we've been trying to stay away from the card use, but anything over $20 we will try to run the card and hope and pray it works.
All right. Well, Family Day is tomorrow. Thank you once again for contributing to United Fund. It's a great partnership we've got throughout the community, so glad to have you partnering right in with us.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right. We'll be back here with Live at 5, brought to you by the Power of the Past, along with Decatur County REMC, Schutte Excavating, Stones Farm Supply, Covia Solar, Obermeyer Agri Group,
the Napoleon State Bank, Decatur County Recycling, Dave O'Mara, Acre Automotive, Power Stream Fiber. We'll be back in 2 minutes here from Live at 5 at the Decatur County 4-H Fairgrounds.
When it comes to getting the job done right, Southeastern Indiana turns to one name, Dave O'Mara Contractor, Inc. From asphalt paving to heavy highway construction, earthwork, underground utilities, concrete, and even water and waste treatment facilities, they do it all. Need mechanical systems? Check out Cook Mechanical, Inc., part of the Dave O'Mara family, bonded, insured, and pre-qualified with NDOT, KDOT, and the Indiana Department of Public Works. Dave O'Mara is the one name you can trust. Call 812-346-4135 today. Dave O'Mara Contractor, Inc., built on experience, driven by excellence.
Farming is very important, just like 4-H and like most things that are worth doing. It takes a lot of hard work. That is why Obermeyer Agri Group takes such deep pride in making our farmers' jobs easier with our design, build, grain storage solutions. We can customize items in our fabrication shop, provide top-of-the-line field installation, and ensure responsive service calls with knowledgeable advice when you do your own maintenance or repairs. We've been in business since 1982 and are dedicated to deliver exceptional results with budget-friendly pricings. So put us to test this summer. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have about designing a grain handling system. Just like in 4-H, hard work and perseverance pay off with dedication to getting a job well done. Call us at 812-663-4020, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and see if we can assist you with your grain handling needs.
Partnership.
Tree Country 1330 WTRE. Welcome back to Live at 5 from the Decatur County Fairgrounds, brought to you by the Power of the Past. It's Sunday. It's parade day.
We've made it. We're here, and the crowd is filling up, too. We can't quite see the midway from here, but, boy, there's been a lot of people walking by.
I can see out of this side door, and it has really picked up. So I'm going to guess there's going to be lines everywhere, which is a great thing to see.
That's fantastic. So our next guest this evening is Kelly Wampler. She's the director of New Directions and also the owner of Fuzz Top. So we're going to cover both of those topics this evening. So let's, Kelly, let's start with New Directions. What's been happening? What do people need to know about what is happening at New Directions?
So lots of exciting things are going on at New Directions. We still have our same great staff offering the same services to clients, which range anywhere from emergency shelter to something as simple as creating a protective order. So anything regarding safety for women, men, or children. And on the docket, I think I can make it public knowledge now, but we just purchased a new location that'll give us safer access and a little more privacy. So we're super excited about that, and so more to come on that in the future. But
that's exciting.
Yeah, it is, and nerve-wracking at the same time.
Now throughout the Decatur County Fair, and you guys have done this for several years, you've got the dunk tank.
We do. We have a great lineup. Tonight we still have Isaac Slager just got out, or is getting ready to get out. So if you need to give a dunk to the Greensburg head football coach, you need to get right on over there. And then we have our famous and oh so loyal Chris Steven with Steven Legal Group on tonight. So if you're on the ground, you will not miss him. You're sure to hear him.
He is quite the heckler.
He is great. He's great for business, if we can say that. He's great for business. So we always, we're so grateful for him and his willingness to always help us at New Directions as a team partner and as himself, especially in the dunk tank. And we also have Miss Tree City tonight, and then Michaela Summers, the South Decatur athlete. Those are all still in the lineup for tonight.
All right, and you will continue throughout the rest of the fair. You've got a lineup to come each night, right?
Yes, until close on Wednesday night.
And that turns into a competition, a friendly competition.
Friendly.
So they're all raising money for New Directions, obviously. Do we have any kind of total updates at this point to know who's leading?
So the highest donation that we've ever had raised, it was about $2,500. So that's kind of what we set as our raise target. That's not necessarily realistic because not everybody cares about trophies like, some of us do.
Right.
So there's always a handful of people who are super competitive and just make that a really fun time. So of course there is a dunk tank trophy that goes along with those winnings. So right now I think our highest total is up to about $500. So hopefully by the end of the fair, those donations will keep coming in online as well as here at the fairgrounds. So regardless of if somebody's in the tank or not, you can donate towards the person that you would like to support.
You also have an informational booth. I think it's got your youth council out this week as well.
It does. Our teens are manning that booth this weekend, or the week of the fair. So you can stop in there, get information about New Directions services as well as the teen council information. They have some games that they're playing, giving away small prizes. So swing in, get some information, and dunk a few people in the tank.
You obviously have a connection as well. The Fuzz Top Food Trucks, you and Jim own that, but you continue to work with New Directions in a partnership capacity on that as well.
Right, so that's exactly how this whole thing started, thanks to you, right?
Yeah.
Right, so when your mom and dad owned the food truck, they so graciously allowed us to partner with them to receive funds, a percentage of sales as well as tips back to the shelter, and we gladly took that partnership with them. So when we purchased the food truck from Julie and Tony, we kept that same tradition. So we're doing the same thing. Percentage of sales and tips go towards New Directions directly from Fuzz Tops.
We had a guest on earlier this week who now has a dish named after him. So tell us a little bit about your menu.
So our menu is the traditional, everybody's aware of the hot mess, which is the fries and pulled pork barbecue. And then we added the Kickin' Mac. Well, so that was our first year. Wade Schutte, 4-H member, always would come up, couldn't make up his mind. He was like, can I just get half and half? So every day, multiple times per day of the fair for the last 2 years. So this year we added it to the menu as the Wade Schutte, half Kickin' Mac, half hot mess. And it's been an extremely popular item here at the fair. So it was fun for us to add him specifically to the menu, and he's just a good kid, and it's been fun for everyone.
You've got a lot of young people that are working with New Directions. What does that mean to you and to the organization?
I think it's really important for our community as far as leadership goes, but also for kids to know that there are resources for them as well. So if kids are growing up in a situation where domestic violence is happening in their household or it's a familiarity to them, we want them to know straight out of the gate that there are resources for them as well, and that is not normal, and that they truly can break that cycle of abuse. So we want to be that partner for them and get them engaged early in how to have their own healthy relationships and how to support friends who may be in that situation, and they can be a resource for them as well.
We talk a lot about awareness. That's what you're doing. It's creating awareness. But, it's a lot of times it's kind of said, well, it's women. Women are the victim. But that's not true. When you look at the statistics that you are often able to present, it's widespread. It does exist in Decatur County, and it can be a male or female.
Absolutely. We see about 4 to 6 males per year. Last year we served 218 women, and collectively, altogether, with children included, is right at 500 people. So those are all Decatur County residents who are affected by domestic abuse. So a lot of people don't know or recognize that DV is a problem here in Decatur County. It truly is. So our agency, if you're familiar with us, may be a great or a not so great situation, but we do always promote awareness, because the more that people know, of course, the better off we are. And we want to be there as for adults as well as children. Just like you said, that awareness and making people comfortable being able to have that discussion and talk about it openly. And that's the only way to shine light on it and to be able to deal with it.
All right, Fuzz Tops is in the same location, close
Absolutely.
to as normal.
Yeah, you can't miss us. Big yellow trailer.
All right, and if there is a question, concern about domestic violence, or more questions about New Directions, how do they get a hold of you?
They can stop by the booth. They can swing by the Fuzz Tops trailer as well. We're happy to talk to anyone. Best way, most confidential and secure way is just to give us a call, 812-662-8223. We do answer that phone 24/7.
All right. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Make sure and get the Wade Shooty, right?
Of course, the Wade Shooty or the hot mess or the dumpster fire, you name it.
Have it.
It's going to be good.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for being with us tonight. We'll be back here in 2 minutes with Live at 5. Welcome to the Decatur County Fair. It's Sunday evening.
Do you believe in economic growth right here in Decatur County? Do you support the Cobia Solar Project and the millions in benefits it can bring? Do you believe in protecting property rights and creating new opportunities for our community? Then make your voice heard.
Make this the summer event at Acra Automotive. For a limited time, most new vehicles are eligible for employee pricing for everyone. No strings attached. That's right, pay what the employees pay. Stop in today and talk to our friendly sales team at 1407 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg, or give Acra Automotive a call at 812-663-8822.
Looking for lightning fast internet with local service you can trust? PowerStream Fiber, energized by Decatur County REMC, delivers world-class speed with hometown reliability. Built right here, backed by the co-op you already count on. Powered for the future. From your front porch to the far corners of the web, PowerStream Fiber, local roots, global reach. Visit PowerStreamFiber.com and share your interest today.
Shooty Excavating in Greensburg is looking for rough carpenters, concrete finishers. Qualifications include 3 or more years experience in commercial and civil construction. Solid job references, hardworking and reliable. Shooty Excavating has been steadily growing and feels confident that they have one of the best compensation packages around. Visit shootyexcavating.com and click on the job posting you're interested in applying for under Employment tab. There's also an option to download their application and submit to contact@shootyexcavating.com. Be a part of the Shooty Excavating team.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $4,000. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Stone's Farm Service at 921 East Main in Greensburg, or call them at 812-663-3787.
Greensburg Power of the Past, presenting sponsor of Live at 5 on WTRE at the Decatur County Fair. Mark your calendars for this year's Greensburg Power of the Past show, August 13th through the 17th.
At Decatur County REMC, we are more than just an electric provider. We're a member-owned cooperative built on trust, transparency, and integrity. We believe in keeping energy reliable and affordable while upholding the cooperative principles that put our members first. From fair rates to open communication, we're committed to serving you, because at Decatur County REMC, you're not just a customer, you're an owner.
Decatur County REMC, powering our community.
Big news from the Napoleon State Bank. Your debit card just got an upgrade.
Wait, what? Yep, now you can add your Napoleon State Bank debit card to Apple Pay, Google Wallet, Samsung Pay, and Garmin Pay now.
Tap it, pay it, done. No more digging through your wallet. Just a simple, secure, and speedy way to pay. Upgrade your wallet today. Add your Napoleon State Bank debit card to Apple Pay, Google Wallet, Samsung Pay, and Garmin Pay now. The Napoleon State Bank. No wallet, no problem. Locally owned since 1903. Member FDIC.
Recycling takes less than a minute. The planet thanks you forever. Visit Decatur County Recycling for items that you can recycle here in Decatur County. Visit us at DecaturCountyRecycling.com. Visit us at DecaturCountyRecycling.com and follow us on Facebook. Contact the office at 812-663-0960.
Good evening and welcome back to Live at 5 from the Decatur County 4-H Fairgrounds here on WTRE. Wow.
The parade has us dehydrated, I think.
Joshua Marsh alongside Emily Verseman. We are joined by Addie Galk, Miss Decatur County again. Welcome back to the show, the second time this week, which is great. So tell us about how the last couple days have gone. How was the parade? How was the shows?
Yeah, everything's been awesome so far. I've really enjoyed getting to spend a lot of time with the 4-H'ers in their projects and just seeing all the livestock shows. I've seen most of them before, but it's just been a different experience being behind the gates there and helping with ribbons and just seeing the excitement on everyone's faces when they win or when they do really good, and it's just awesome to experience that. The parade was really hot, but it was fun just getting to see all the kids there and experience them, but I've had a lot of fun so far.
Anything that's been a new experience that as a 4-H'er maybe you didn't experience at the fair?
Not really. I did a lot throughout my 10 years of 4-H, but it's kind of just a different aspect now. I'm seeing a lot more of everything now instead of just my species and like just my building projects. So I'm seeing kind of the whole thing, even though I've seen a little bit of it before, but now I'm like all in every single day, everything. So it's just been really fun so far for me.
We're day 4. This is day 4 of the fair, and you've still got 3 more to go. And we know everybody gets tired and worn out, and then the parade is hot and all of those kind of things. So far, can you pick out a favorite moment throughout this fair?
Oh, that's hard. I've had a lot of really good moments. My favorite thing, though, being queen is just seeing all the little kids that are coming up to me, smiling, talking to me. That's just such a rewarding thing to see them want to talk to the queen and want to get a picture with the queen or something like that. That's been really cool to experience because I've never really experienced that before.
Now, I believe, is it tomorrow night you get to kiss the frog?
Yes, it is.
Are you prepared for this?
I am so ready. I used to bring frogs to the frog jumping contest, so it's kind of a full circle moment for me.
Have you been practicing?
No.
That's probably a good answer. Yeah.
You just never know.
That's right.
You never know. You got to ask, right? That's it.
Did you lie about practicing? No. Okay.
You got to do your photo shoot today as well. That comes kind of with winning Miss Decatur County.
Yes.
How has that been?
Good. It's been really fun so far. I just actually grabbed one of my friend's sheep to do a few pictures with a sheep, so that's been fun. We've been in the livestock barn. I got a free lemonade, so that was fun. But yeah, we're about to finish up here in a little bit, so you guys pulled me away from it actually, but that's okay.
All right. Well, we do appreciate you being on tonight, and I know you've got a lot more to go throughout the rest of the week. We'll try to check in with you one more time. We'll see you tomorrow night for frog jumping.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
All right. It is 5:54. We'll take a quick break here on Live at 5 and come back and wrap it up today. We've got our 4-H'er of the day to announce.
That's right. We'll see everybody in just 1 minute.
When it comes to getting the job done right, southeastern Indiana turns to one name, Dave O'Mara Contractor, Inc. From asphalt paving to heavy highway construction, earthwork, underground utilities, concrete, and even water and waste treatment facilities, they do it all. Need mechanical systems? Check out Cook Mechanical, Inc., part of the Dave O'Mara family, bonded, insured, and pre-qualified with NDOT, KDOT, and the Indiana Department of Public Works. Dave O'Mara is the one name you can trust. Call 812-346-4135 today. Dave O'Mara Contractor, Inc., built on experience, driven by excellence.
Farming is very important, just like 4-H and like most things that are worth doing. It takes a lot of hard work. That is why Obermeyer Agri Group takes such deep pride in making our farmers' jobs easier with our design, build, grain storage solutions. We can customize items in our fabrication shop, provide top-of-the-line field installation, and ensure responsive service calls with knowledgeable advice when you do your own maintenance or repairs. We've been in business since 1982 and are dedicated to deliver exceptional results with budget-friendly pricings. So put us to test this summer. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have about designing a grain handling system. Just like in 4-H, hard work and perseverance pay off with dedication to getting a job well done. Call us at 812-663-4020, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and see if we can assist you with your grain handling needs.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Farm and Home Building. We've been talking with a lot of youth in our community, like Addie, younger member, talking about her years of experience. And Emily, you have today's WTRE 4-H'er of the day.
I do. This has been a great addition this year. Thank you to your campaign for being the sponsor on that. Our 4-H'er of the day today is Macy Kinker. We are spotlighting her. She is a proud junior leader from North Decatur High School with an incredible 8 years of 4-H experience under her belt. She shows cattle and pigs, volunteers for community projects like New Directions Dunk Tank booth, supports younger members. Macy leads with heart, energy, and generosity. Kayla Martin nominated Macy, saying she's not only participates in 4-H, she embodies what a true 4-H'er is. Her attitude to learn, to grow, and to give back is incredible. She was also nominated by Amanda Meng, who shared that Macy has always been a role model for my young daughters who have looked up to. She's a leader in everything she does, 4-H, school, programs, and beyond. So congratulations, Macy. She's showing everybody what it means to be a hometown hero.
I think it's great that WTRE is doing this and that it adds an opportunity for members of the community, some that we know, some that we don't, to nominate, sponsor, show for, give credence to those that are putting in a lot of time. Unfortunately, there's only 7 days.
That's the hard part, and I've been the one that's been pulling the submissions off, and I give them to the committee that makes those choices. And as I read through these, I'm just blown away, number one, the amount that we've gotten in nominations, but number two, when you look at the youth of our community and how much they are contributing to our society. People have this idea that, youth is not the best right now, but when you really stop and look at these kids, it's amazing to see what they're doing. So this has been a fun project for us. We've enjoyed every bit of it, and obviously we have 3 more days of great 4-H'ers to present, so we're excited for that.
I've had the opportunity to serve on the Lilly Scholarship early review, application review committee, not the final one. And so we're reading 50, 60, 75 applicants, going through, reading their questions. Same thing. It's like, wow, that's a really impactful story, or they have this really unique perspective of this. So glad that WTRE is doing that. Glad to be a partner to help bring it to fruition, because it really is forecasting, foreshadowing the great work that they're going to do in our community or in any community they choose to be in the world. So congratulations to Macy.
That's right. We'll see who tomorrow is going to be. Again, tonight, it's that time of the day already. This hour just flew by. I know we had a little bit of a late start, but it still just went quickly. The carnival rides are open, and once again, it is a discount ticket night. So it's 1 ticket ride off of regular price. So that's a great deal out there. And down in the grandstand tonight will be the dirt drags, and those gates are already open. The event's going to start at 6:30, so just about a half an hour away. Pits are $30, grandstands are $10. And I believe the Barnyard Olympics are still going on. And then don't forget, on the stage here will be the Tom Richardson and the Silver Spurs Band.
And then tomorrow in the morning, we've got the beef show. That's always very well attended. Of course, the buildings are open. Livestock judging is tomorrow evening as well, which is always fantastic. 4-H fashion review in the Farm and Home Building. So a lot still going on. And then you mentioned the frog jumping contest is 6:30 tomorrow here in the Farm and Home Building, along with a fashion review at 7.
I think we may need to borrow someone's frog just to try the frog jumping.
Okay.
You'll agree to that
well,
one.
You can work on that. I'll see if you can find us a frog.
You know what? There are people on the grounds right now that'll find us a frog. I can promise you that.
That's right. And tomorrow, again, is the NTPA Region 2 Truck and Tractor Pull. That's always incredibly well attended. It's always a great opportunity. $10 for the grandstands, $30 for pit passes tomorrow. That starts at 7. And then tomorrow night as well, all rides take 1 ticket. Rides open at 5. going to be a busy Monday.
It is Family Day. Reminder to stop by Hillbilly Corner tomorrow and get your ice cream and give back to Decatur County United Fund. I want to remind you to stop by the WTRE booth. You can take that ride in the new Russ Hubler Ford Raptor. Get your picture taken. Send that in on the WTRE website and be entered for Holiday World tickets and a gas card. Also, we've got Attitude prizes out and about today, so make sure you've got your shirt on. And there's just so much going on.
The Russ Hubler Raptor that you have set up at the booth has been wildly successful, too.
So
I
fun,
love
right?
watching the kids jump in behind and take photos and really are enjoying that aspect, although it's slightly tall for kids.
I did put the step stool in yesterday, and I think that has been helpful.
Maybe next year it needs to be a Mustang, so it's a little
That's
lower.
a good idea.
There
That's
you go.
right. I had one kid last night. He's like, it really looks like I'm driving that. I said, I know. Crazy, right? So, yeah, make sure and stop by there. And we will be back tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock, with all kinds of fun stuff, right?
That's right. So Greensburg Power of the Past is presenting Live at 5 from the Vinyl Solutions stage this year, but we also can't thank our sponsors enough: Decatur County REMC, Schutte Excavating, Stones Farm Service, Cobia Solar,
Obermeyer Agri Group, Napoleon State Bank, Decatur County Recycling, Dave O'Mara Contracting,
Acre Automotive, and Power Stream Fiber.
We will see you all back here again tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Join us on AM 1330, FM 104.3, or WTREcommunity.com, where you can get to our YouTube page. Again, livestock shows are on there. The parade is there, live at 5. So check it out, and we will see you all tomorrow night.
Have a good night.